rolling.
Hey, this your boy comedian Ronnie Jordan. This is Rolling with Ronnie. I go all around the country, man, hollering at my real homeboys.
Lying, nigga. We around the corner from where you live. Anybody think about that? Nigga, I gotta get my
Jack Sparrow, nigga.
What? That's real Jack Sparrow. Anyway. All right, take two. Hey, this is Rolling with Ronnie. I'm in D.C. Just did a show last night with my OG Joe Clair. Y'all know him from...
We ain't in D.C. We around the corner from where this nigga grew up at. We in the SWATs. He lying. He is lying.
Normally I'm doing this show in my car, but this is an event. We're doing a 40 event, so I guess it kind of ties into the ride with Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? And me and Cleezy go back. We had an actual podcast before they was podcasts, right?
Yes,
before about 2012, you know what I'm saying? He's in Atlanta. Shout out Shanti Dawes, the hip hop professional.
Shanti love.
The legend.
This man right here is a legend. I grew up watching RapCity, right? I used to get in trouble. My punishment was I couldn't watch RapCity. So to be cool with this guy was amazing to me. Sneakerhead, producer, father, you know, just all around relationship. Goes. I just want to introduce the world to Joe Clair. We're going to bring you back for the first time, you know what I'm saying?
I got my Invisalign in. I'm acting like That's how you know you're getting old.
So how was it, man? Because like when we did our little radio thing, I got fired from radio and you had been fired from radio. And you was just like, we gonna stay busy, being busy, and we gonna whatever comes gonna come. And then now you got your own show.
Hey, today's Cleezy Report is brought to you by one of our newer sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. It is Uncle Herschel's Body Magic for Him. Yeah, Uncle Herschel's Body Magic for Him. He's got a new Create a Crotch undergarment.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Don't laugh, Sonny. It ain't funny. Sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. And then
what?
This new undergarment is guaranteed to get you a wife in 6 months or your money back. It's padded in all the right places.
It makes you a short.
Yeah, it even has an extra back pocket thing, make your wallet look fat. But it's all fake. It's padded in the front and the back.
Bong, bong.
Bong bong. That's Uncle Herschel's Body Magic for Him. Man, I feel.
Did you see how the preparation kind of gets you to where you need to be at?
Bruh, that's the number one thing for life, period. To tell you the truth is to not get ready, but be ready.
Be ready.
You know, but stay ready. And one of those things you can do is be proactive in your own little way. I was doing a podcast. We might have had 10, 15 people listening to it, but that podcast was keeping me on my toes. So when the phone call came for me to do afternoon radio, I was snap ready to go. And then once I did afternoon, I saw that I had the skill set to go do more.
Right.
But I had kept, I stayed on that grind. And it's a different grind than a comedian grind. And then it's another grind for a host. And there's another grind for radio guy. And there's another grind for the music I do and all those other things and the community activism. So it was, keeping myself aware on all fronts of what I was up to and what I wanted, and boom.
Right, and then you kind of, because I was like feeling bad, and because they, I ain't never been fired. I ain't had about 2-3 jobs in my life besides comedy. But Joe was like, come on over here, man. We in the office. Produce the show itself. He was like, I got a girl, Shanti. Shanti's a legend. I didn't even know she broke Outkast.
But the big thing for me was you can't, you know what I mean? Like the powers that be can't be the powers that be in your life unless you allow them to be the powers that be.
Right.
So you got fired. And now you sitting at home upset, but the cat who fired you, he in his office eating lunch. He gonna drink martinis and smoke weed and talk shit about who he fired. So I'm like, nah, you can't give him that power over you. I always imagine the guy who fired me is somewhere living it up once he fired me. So I needed to be somewhere living it up, fired.
Right.
It's how I felt about it. So to put us on even keel, I never gave any of these cats in the industry or anything more power in my mind than me. So when I got fired from a gig, I just got fired, but I'm Joe Clair.
See, the thing is, like, it's cats like you and Tony Roberts that I always used to see, like, y'all would do colleges, y'all would do commercials, TV, but you would pop up at the hoodest, dirtiest room and rip and keep working your craft. And I was just like, I want to be like those guys, Rodney Perry's, you know what I'm saying? Like well,
let me give you a little
shooters.
Let me give you a nice little key. I don't know about everybody else, but for me, it was never work.
Right, for sure.
Like,
it don't feel like work.
The little dirty comedy club, to me, is not work at all. That's a great Saturday night. That's an incredible Friday. That's a great Thursday. And then I think about, ain't none of my friends out here. Ain't no dudes I went to college with out here with us. Mark.
For real.
Shout out to the shooter. Shout out to the shooter, Mark.
Mark went to school with us.
Yeah, we go back.
Hey, it's a clip. Speaking of school, it's a clip on Facebook. You got to look on Wiggs' page, Tracy Wiggs, of Joe Clair in college at Morgan State.
That's right.
He's pissed off because Sinbad wouldn't let him open. He was the guy at his
Sinbad
campus.
came to the campus, and they having a comedy show, and they ain't let me get no time. I'm like, how y'all ain't gonna let me get no time? I'm gonna crush Walter Oaks.
When a different world was fresh.
Walter Oaks. He was fresh off a different world. I was gonna eat his
He
lunch.
was lit. He was lit.
Please, because he don't cuss.
Yeah, he was
And I
clean.
ain't got nothing but cuss words. So I knew by the time I got there and did my filth. It was gonna be, I was gonna kill him, but they ain't let me get up. You can find that on YouTube.
It's
but
on
back
Tracy Wiggs' page.
On Tracy Wiggs'
yeah.
page. But
Just
back to that whole thing, Ronnie, man. The grind. We call it the grind. We call it whatever. But for real, man, it's just been my journey. So, I always get to turn up. If you take stock in your journey, you will always turn up in a better place.
Right.
It's just that plain and simple. If you take stock in the people who make your journey, you're going to always end up in a victimized place. If the boss has more weight in your mind than you do for your life, you short. If the wife got more weight in your mind than you do, you short. If the pastor has more weight in your mind than you do, you short. Because now these people hold the strings to your life. So for me, yeah, you'll see me do it. I'll be at the Grammys, but then you'll catch me in Inglewood at the Savoy.
Shout out to Sea Fillers on Netflix. Sea Fillers. Hey, Joe Clair got Netflix credits, bro.
I got all kinds, man.
See, that's what I'm saying, man.
Nah, we did movies back at Morgan State that's still out there in Walmart.
For real?
Yeah, I got them all over.
Bruh.
Only in the Walmart.
Could you tell
Not
me?
in Walmart,
See,
but in Walmart.
This for the 80s babies. Grew up in the 90s with you on Rap City.
Right?
Could you please tell me when did you start
We
freestyling
getting
with the
cool. We
rappers?
gotta move. The forward is about to back us up. Yeah.
Okay.
This is so real. We're keeping it moving. I ain't
Keeping it
cutting
moving.
nothing.
I started freestyling, and the first time I heard a rap song, I did just like everybody else, put my name in the rhyme and that kind of thing. I never forget, we went to see Beat Street. The movie Beat Street came out.
Right, for sure.
And, DC's not a big hip-hop city.
Right.
We all go.
Right.
Beat Street come out, and I'm the only dude in the theater. I know the whole Beat Street, the king of the beat. I see you rocking that beat from across the street. A Beat Street is a lesson too, because you can't let the streets beat you. A child is born with no state of mind.
Right. That kind of had to make you lit though. The girls was like, he know the words. That's
Well, no, in DC it made you. This Bama.
Everything's so
She gonna,
yeah,
she gonna
corny.
break dance next, Slim?
Bama
What you gonna pop next?
means culturally unaware.
Yeah, Bama. We're gonna put the meaning at the bottom. Bama
So
means kind of
culturally
lame.
So they would go at me.
Culturally unaware.
No,
is
this
better,
is.
better.
I'm gonna give you the exact word. You a Maryland bound, which means I am not from the straight real city. I'm from Maryland, and I'm a bound.
Yeah.
Is what they would give me. But I knew that I had
The question is there a district Bama?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tons of them. Oh, tons of them.
Nova
Tons of
Bamas?
them. Huh?
So Nova Bama?
Yeah, Virginia Bamas, Maryland Bamas, DC got a lot of Bamas.
So we need to
They don't think they
the
Bamas.
hashtag of DMV Bama to cover
They
that.
Yeah, it's like a whole
they don't-
subculture
they don't
of
be
like
thinking-
corniness.
They go to thing. They don't be thinking they Bamas till they come and hang out with Cleveland.
But
Then
can
they realize.
can we get back? How did
Oh,
you?
the freestyle.
No, freestyle cool too. But could you take us through from? Were you in the comedy clubs first, or you got Rap City first?
I was in the comedy clubs. I was in the comedy clubs. I was coming out of Morgan State and just went hard on the mic. I didn't have a wife. I didn't have kids. And I was like, go for mine. And that's how I got to Rap City, because I picked up the phone one day and called BET. Like, I
Just
want
a cold call.
411. Can I have the number to BET? BET was in
Wow.
Northeast, which was it was in Northeast, which was 10 minutes from my crib.
Right.
I was staying on Capitol Hill at the time.
Right.
So I was calling BET. I got the number to Rap City. I called 411, got BET, called BET, got the number to Rap City, got Keith Paschal's phone number, and I kept calling.
Maryland
Keith.
guy.
I keep calling University of Maryland.
So this was
Shout out to
was
Keith.
Chris Thomas the host of Rap City currently? He's the first rap
Chris
host.
was
The
there.
mayor. Shout out to the mayor, the OG. He's still out doing shows.
Chris was there, and Prince Dejour.
Prince Dejour.
And I only wanted to be on the show one time.
Really?
I was just trying to get on there one time because my girl had jive left me and treated me bad.
You trying to
And
stun
you
your
need to
ex.
get on. You need
I had
some
been on
comedy
Ricky
in your life.
I had been on
You was
Ricky
trying to
Lake.
stun on your ex.
Oh, wow.
Remember? I had
Yeah.
been on
How you
Ricky
get on
Lake.
Ricky Lake? What?
They was on Ricky Lake talking about white supremacy And if you had ever been harassed by the police and this kind of thing, and I called in, and that's how I got on Ricky Lake. It's her second season when she was still kind of doing hard news.
When she was doing real stuff.
She was still trying to do hard news. So I got on there, and then once I got on Ricky Lake, I was like, well, what else?
Let me, it's some millennials watching. Ricky Lake was a talk show, 90s, very huge. She's a actress, mom, activist now. Just Google Ricky Lake. Okay, go back.
And so, Ricky with an I and Lake with an E.
Right? And once I got there, I was like, well, I wonder what other TV shows I can get on. And I'm still on that line, that trajectory. I just pick up the phone and let me figure out where I can go and what I can get into. And it has served me well. It has served me very, very, very well.
See, the thing that kind of like made me connect with you is because your brain don't stop. Like mine, I thought I was the only one. Like I found out this guy makes beats. I make beats sometimes. I'm always doing something. You know what I'm saying? Writing. It's always like my brain don't stop. So you produce.
Yeah.
You sold a couple beats to TV1.
True indeed.
Radio, you know what I'm saying?
Some other cats.
And then you Raheem Devon. He got a track on Raheem Devon's album. Y'all didn't know that, Joe Clair. And then let's not
Mike
even talk about
album.
And then you was dropping your own albums in Atlanta though. You was dropping
it's coming. It's still coming.
Them current albums.
I still got a new music for old niggas is the next thing. But the thing was if I'm gonna have
Joey Vert.
I was like if I'm gonna have ADD or ADHD, I might as well make the best use of it. I mean, really, bruh. I mean, it still comes down to, and this is what we really need to get to, young people, anybody. It comes down to if you're gonna be a victim or you're gonna be a victor. And in every aspect of my life, I'm like, nah, I gotta be in charge. I gotta win. Right. So even if I got a broke leg, okay, my leg broke, but I can get up and hustle up what I can do with a broke leg.
Right, for sure.
One of the most inspirational things I ever seen was when I was in my senior year of college, and I was working with, I was a social worker, and I would see these kids with so many disabilities, but they was fighting every single day for the smallest things, and I was like, well then I'm an asshole if I don't get up every day and go do the most with my life.
Right.
And that attitude is what served me the best, to tell you the truth.
Right, cool. So Joe Clair, the legend, the myth, the man. You still doing your comedy thing?
Comedy forever. That'll go
Comedy's
nowhere.
forever. I don't think I'm gonna ever stop. Going on stage. Just for me. I get restless leg syndrome.
Right.
You said we gotta go on stage. But man, I appreciate you for rolling with Ronnie.
Sorry, my restless leg is kicking in.
Hey,
my mesothelioma. My fibromyalgia is
shout out to our wives. Because y'all got to put up with these crazy dudes right here. It's crazy. But rolling with Ronnie, Joe Cleasy, we out, man. I'm gonna start interviewing my homeboys. That's all I'm doing. If I don't know you, you probably won't make this show. So
I guess that cuts me out. Holla back.